Let's take a quick break right now. On the show, when we come back, lots more happening. Time now to do a revisit story. This is what the Gadget 360 team has been going nuts about. The Xbox Series X has been revisited by them and us after 1 year of launch. We're now trying to see how have things changed with the unit itself. Has it lived up to expectations? With the ecosystem, with the games, the innovative design, does it continue? So everything that we thought was great about it, even 1 year later, is fantastic. Extremely well made, great heat management, very good performance consistency. So let's take a look at what we thought Xbox Series X over this 1 year.
It has been a year since the Xbox Series X came out. It was a multi-fold jump in power, speed and experience from the previous generation of consoles. Everything about it was bigger, better and faster. But as we said, it has been a year since its launch. And it is time we have a look at how it has held up, what is the status of its current library of games, and what does the future hold. This is our Xbox Series X Revisited review. The Xbox Series X at launch had this subtle, straightforward design. All matte black finish, straight-edged cuboid-like design, meant to be easily placed vertically or horizontally, designed to perfectly mix into the living room arrangement. It is prone to get fingerprints and small bits of scratches here and there if you move it around too many times, but it has largely held up well. Its simplicity looks just as elegant as it did at launch. The controller has also held up well through the test of time. The buttons are just as clicky as firm as they were before. The thumbsticks are just as smooth and firm as they were before. Nothing creaks and the whole body is just as solid as it was before. The one change we still feel is needed is the use of AA batteries to turn the controller on. It is high time we move on from it. It is primitive. And even though there is a play and charge kit on sale, it should be provided in the box. Internally, the Xbox had an innovative design that made it possible for it to maintain the highest level of optimal performance at all times, no matter what kind of game is being played, all while keeping the heat extremely well managed throughout. As a result, the performance is top-notch at all times for all games, with little to no fan noise heard. And this remains even after a year. The only noise heard from it is still the little sound that it makes when switched on. And when switched on, boy is it fast. Everything is blazing fast on the Xbox. Load times are nothing, switching between games through Smart Switch is still unreal and still very fast. Performance on games designed for the Series X or optimized for it are absolutely amazing. The graphics, the textures, the frame rate, everything is consistent, smooth and amazingly beautiful. With the recently added Dolby Vision support, the games are only set to look even better, with more detailed shadows and highlights with extended dynamic range. Performance, graphics, frame rates, design and durability, everything has held up well. But what truly matters the most is how many great games this console has. After all, you cannot do anything with just power and performance if there are no games to play and to take advantage of all of it. That is where we felt the Xbox needs to improve. The games that have been made and released for the Xbox Series X are still not much. Apart from the games that were already there at launch, only a few games have been further added to the lineup. But still, there are some titles released earlier that have been optimized for the Xbox Series X with increased frame rates, better graphics and textures. Some of the very notable ones that we have had our fun with are Dirt 5, Doom Eternal, Gears 5, Forza Horizon 4 and Hades. Something to be excited about is what's to come, as in the next few months a whole lot of games are going to be coming out for the Xbox Series X. The biggest ones being Battlefield 2042, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Call of Duty Vanguard, Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite, all coming out before the end of this year itself. And countless games are slated to be released in 2022. But let us be clear, the collection of games is limited only when it comes to the ones optimized or developed for the Xbox Series X. There is no shortage of games when that particular requirement is removed. A big strength of the Xbox Series X is its backward compatibility. An even bigger one is the Xbox Game Pass, a subscription service that allows users to play any game they like out of the 100 plus games available on it. The price is limited to $4.89 a month no matter how many games you play. That enables players to play games both old and new, no matter which console they were released for. be it the original Xbox, Xbox 360, or Xbox One. And it includes all sorts of AAA titles as well, with Marvel's Avengers being the latest one to be added, along with some games like Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5 that will be added to it on the day of the release itself. So, with all the future releases, combined with what the Xbox Series already has, things are looking pretty great for Xbox gamers. And if you've been holding out on buying the Xbox Series X all this while, this is the perfect time to get one. With all the new releases coming out soon and the day one Xbox Game Pass titles from Microsoft lining up. But be sure of when it is going up for pre-orders again, as even though the price remains $49,990, the availability is just as scarce as it was at the time of launch.
That then was the Gadget 360 show for this week. It's going to be an epic week next week. Do join me on the show.